Alright. Yo, what is up, everybody? It is your boy Skywalker OG coming at you from K16 and the beautiful, lovely AOC Alliance. And today we are going to talk and discuss about some KVK Lost Kingdom preparations. Now, there's not too many cool things that I can show you in the background, really, while I'm doing this because there's not too much that I can do at the moment. I'm on tiles. I'm farming. So, yeah, there's not going to be too much action in this video, guys. It's just, I just want to get out there and speak to you guys and let you understand there's multiple ways that you can help your kingdom in this Lost Kingdom or this KVK. And I just wanted to have a chat with you guys and kind of run down a list of quick little things that we all can be doing to improve our kingdom and get our kingdom ready for this Lost Kingdom battle, even though we are cracking on it right now in the Eve of the Crusade. Now, as you can tell, I have not trained up a lot of troops yet. I was at work all day. I just got off work. So, yeah, but we got plenty of time. We got plenty of time to do that. So we're just going to hold off to our boosts and do that later. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, this Lost Kingdom approached us very fast. This KVK is coming right up on us. We have Arc League that's already in full swing, and now we have this KVK coming right back around, and we have some crazy matching. So, like I said, I just wanted to chat with everybody and try to get like a feel on what exactly we should be focusing as a team, as a group, as a kingdom on to get us through this Lost Kingdom and get us as much points as possible and the best results. So here we go. The first thing I can recommend to every single kingdom, this is a must. If you want to be a top kingdom, you want to be a strong kingdom, you want to fight, you need to have two to three at least alliances that have max tech, or this is what you need to be pushing for. You need to have the max tech, and you need to gather up all the biggest players and your king, not biggest in power, but biggest in commanders, troop power, um, technology power. You need to make sure that they are in line and have all these things, and you need to get them on your side and in your team, because a bunch of spread out whales, or a bunch of spread out whales, a bunch of spread out krakens and alliances without max tech is not going to do as much damage as a whole group in one alliance. I mean, just imagine 20 freaking rallies, 10 rallies, 15 rallies coming from one alliance, because you got 20, 15, 10 T5 players that's able to send an amazing rally. I mean, that is killer. That is stellar. Now imagine you having three alliances in the Lost Kingdom that have three max tech and quite a few whales. That is insane. You can double and triple rally people, which we did. We didn't have max tech alliances. We had AOC that's max tech. Obviously, we're Old Kingdom. I think most of our alliances are max tech now. That's not any information I am divulging, because we're an Old Kingdom. It's already been said. It's already been seen. Obviously. But yeah. So you want to make sure that you got all the big people in one good group. That's pretty much it. You need to make sure that you're free to play, or your people. I'm not even gonna say free to play, because that's kind of insulting. Because there are a lot of free to play that are actually very good at the game, and well, let me rephrase that. Are actually very good at warring in the game, and there's a lot that are just farmers. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to play that way, that is your play style. However, people need to understand, if you are in a kingdom that is a competitive kingdom, that is going for these Lost Kingdoms, that does want to compete every time, you need to get on page with these free to play and not be a jerk about it, not try to bully them, not try to run people out of your kingdom, because that's insane. Why would you weaken your kingdom? No, you need to talk to them, get them on the same page, get them in chat with other T5 players that may be low on resources, and just have them feed and transfer resources to your whales. Obviously, you don't want to do this from one player only one player, because then you're draining down your free to play and it's going to take them longer to grow. However, if you have multiple free to play in your alliance or in your kingdom, then you need those guys to be coming up in groups and gathering up resources and delivering them to the T5. Again, let me rephrase this. We do not want to hinder our players or our alliances or anybody in our kingdom. So you don't want to tell them, oh, you got to donate this much, you got to give this much. No, you need to send out your kingdom mails, whatever, and talk to them and tell them, hey guys, if you know you're going to sit back behind pass, you can't really do much for this lost kingdom, you don't have the troops, you don't have the power, whatever, what have you. Feed us some resources, support us. We're going to bring y'all home some trophies. Y'all give us some support. That's exactly what needs to be said, and that's exactly what needs to be talked about in your alliance, in your kingdom, because that is going to help you severely. Now, with that said, you cannot expect 3 to 5 to 10 whales on themselves, even with feeding them resources, to win a lost kingdom for you. That's not going to happen. Nobody's going to let you get on their back, have them spending $10, $15, $20,000 to carry you somewhere. It's not going to happen. They're not going to pay you or pay someone to have you hop on their back and be carried. It's not going to happen. Okay? It might happen once or twice, but eventually they're going to get tired of it and get the heck up out of Dodge. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's just... It's crazy. I don't see why people even thought that would work. That happened in our last Lost Kingdom, and that's not how you play the game. It's not how you play the game. We're gonna go ahead and go on our alt and start working on things. I'm gonna keep chatting with you guys, obviously. So we already covered 2 ground rules, I guess. 2 little tips, 2 little things that we should be doing. The third one is obviously we need to get our alliances in order. You need to speak to everyone and see where your kingdom stands, who you want to fight, who your enemies want to fight. You basically need to get everything in order and understand and get a picture of how the Lost Kingdom is going to go, where the mapping is, how you plan to map out, where you plan to build. Obviously, these things change, but you need to have a plan going into it. As I said in many videos, having a plan and doing something is a lot better, obviously we all know this, than just going into a fight and reacting. I mean, I know what is the famous words of Mike Tyson, everybody's got a plan to get punched in the face. Yeah, well, it's still better to have that plan and then get punched in the face than go in absolutely blind and then just get mauled. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, you can't plan for everything, and certain things are going to happen. You might have betrayals, you might have this or that, but going in with a plan is still going to help you come out on a lot better on the other side. The fourth thing that I can tell you is if you haven't already, or you don't plan to, you need to go ahead and rewrite in your mind, you are going to be farming barbarians. The reason why I say this is farming barbarians or the marauders, you get a lot of resources. You've seen on my other account and this account I'm pretty broke on resources. Well, I can tell you this, I have a few 100 million of resources just in resource cards. So that is a very big deal. That is a reservation of resources, of what I call war rations. So that way, whenever we're out on the battlefield, we're basically being cunning and deceitful, because people are going to, spy us and see that we're low on resources, and then they might want to focus us. They might want to pick on us because they think we're low on resources and we're burning out. When matter of fact, we actually have hundreds of millions stocked up. We're just clicking them in as needed. That is another key factor in war, is having those war rations ready to go and ready, prepared for this thing. On the other hand of speaking about barbarians, we need to make sure, if you are a free-to-play or moderate spender, that you have 5 5 leading, not a Sao, 5 leading commanders level 60. You need 5 leading commanders level 60. And why I'm putting so much emphasis on leading is because I see a lot of people running around with Sao, and that's not too hot. I mean, check out these talents. Okay, you got Peacekeeping, Mobility, Calves. So you're gonna be a quick tiny hitter. Is that what your plan is? No, no. You want to be here. You want to be here. You want to be pretty fast, but smash people's face in with damage. That's where you want to be. That's what I mean by prioritizing getting level 60 on these commanders. These guys, the priorities, the ones that have the proper talent to be leading a fighting march. We need to make sure we have 5 of these guys level 60. As you can see here, I got 1, 2, 3. I'm not counting Charles because he's in my march with Richard. So I have 3. And then I'm working on Herman to be 4. And then I'm working on Babers to be 5. So that's what I'm going with. We almost have it ready to go. Obviously, I'm leveling up other commanders, but these 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, these are my focus. They all have the proper talents. They're all going to be leading commanders. Now, I'm a moderate spender. That's why you see quite a few epics that I'm maxing out. And that is perfectly fine, guys. You don't need to be throwing these 5-1-1-1, whatever, 5-2-1-1 legendaries anywhere. Okay? That's not where you need to be focusing if you're free to play or moderate spenders. You need to get your legendaries maxed out because they will do a lot better for you. And it's a lot easier to get them maxed out. So, now, the 5th thing on the list is we need to, in this stage right here would be a perfect time. We need to pump out as many troops as we could possibly get. If you are cav heavy, you obviously want twice as many calves than you do anything else. If you're infantry heavy, same thing. You want to have twice as many. Okay? So we need to make sure we don't run out of troops. Let's see. What else could I say? Yeah, I mean, these things are pretty obvious. Once you're in Lost Kingdom, once we enter the Lost Kingdom, you need to make sure you are hitting the Guardians every single run because they give amazing experience, and these are going to be quick ways, fast ways, easy ways to max up our commanders. This is a very, very, very nice thing about Lost Kingdom is the experience you will gain from the Lost Kingdom. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind while you're in there. Yeah, I mean, there's not too much more I can really, get down on and talk to you guys about because I'm not sure how this one's gonna go. They're pretty big. They're pretty big. But yeah, I mean, there's plenty of things you can do though in preparations. You know, make sure before, like, I mean, there's a lot of things you can really do. I mean, I can go down a huge list. Like, make sure you know who's going to be your rally leaders. Make sure you know who's going to get on what position, defense or attacking. Let's see. Know which one of your R4s is going to be dropping flags. Make sure that your R4s are all aware of how you want to lay out your flags. If you're a leader, you can't just tell your R4, yeah, just drop a flag and then get mad at them because they dropped it in the wrong spot. Obviously, yes, they need to pay attention to where they're going and they need to see the direction. However, communication is key. You need to be speaking with your R4s on where they want to drop flags, where they want to drop forts, where they want to defend, where they want to attack. These are things that you need to lay out with your leaders. That way they can relay them to your members. I've seen it multiple times in multiple kingdoms, and I've seen it in my own alliance. Not particularly AOC, hardly at all, but in my previous kingdom. You know, the leaders might know what's going on, or the R5 and one of his friends that's R4 will know what's going on, and you know that's all cool and all. But then you got every one of the members asking other R4s, you know, what's going on? What's going on? Where do we go? Where do you want us? What do we do? Do you need resources? Do we need this? Are we fighting? Are we, you know what I mean? We need to be all together. This is an alliance game. This is a kingdom versus kingdom. Your whole kingdom needs to be on the same page. Yes, I'm very, very aware of spies. I know that that is a thing. But okay, picture it like this. Having one spy. Having one spy in your alliance, and you keeping things on the down low, I guess you could say, okay, because you know you got one spy in your alliance, so you don't tell any of your members anything, okay. War breaks out, you're in Lost Kingdom, you got to rally somebody. This actually did happen, but to us, but it wasn't in the same scenario. But anyways, you go to rally somebody, and then you're trying to set that rally, and you got to cancel. You don't have enough people. You go to set it again, you got to cancel. Don't have enough people. And everybody's asking, yo, what's going on? Why are we rallying this guy? You know, who are we rallying? What's the plan? What's going on? Then you got to take 5, 10 minutes to explain to everybody right then and there in the situation while you still have that spy in your alliance. And now you're telling your alliance what you're going to do. Well, your enemy already knows you're there. You've already set rallies on their cities. You've already scouted them. You've already went in position, and now you got to wait for your members to get in position because of one spy. One spy. Or you could have went ahead, announced it, got everybody ready, and then what's the worst that can happen? The spy tells them that you're about to attack them and they leave. Cool. Okay. That's fine. I would rather them leave than my alliance send out a half-baked rally that's going to get smashed, or sit there pulling out my hair for an hour trying to set up a rally because none of my alliance knows what's going on. The whole spy and trying to keep things a secret is a hindrance to your kingdom and to your alliance. No, it's not a huge deal, guys. It's seriously not a huge deal. Like, we send out kingdom mails. It's all over Facebook. Oh, we know your alliance is now. So what? You know who we allied with. Good for you. You can prepare for it more, I guess, better. That's great. But if we didn't send that, you don't know who our allies are. Nobody knows who our allies are. Well, we're going to have a lot of problems because now we're going to have members hitting allies. You see where we can have issues with this? Obviously, we're going to have spies, guys. What I'm trying to say to you is you can't let one person or a few alts make you afraid to explain to your team what's going on fully, because you can't expect your team to support you and back you up completely if they don't know what's going on. I mean, that's real life, that's game, that's in every scenario. I can't trust you if you're not giving me the information, or you can't trust me and I can't trust you if I'm not getting the complete information from you that I need to know that I can trust you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you tell me to go put my hand on the stove. Yeah. Well, is it hot? Is it cold? Is it gonna burn me? You gave me no information. You just tell me to trust you off of nothing. I don't know you. You know what I mean? It's give and take, guys. We have to speak. We have to be allowed. I'm only rambling on about this, rant about this, because it happened in my last kingdom, and it was honestly the death of the last kingdom. People try to keep things a secret because we were inner war with the kingdom, and we try to keep things a secret, and it never worked. It never worked. It took too long to get people organized. Nobody knew what was going on. Then whenever you were able to organize people, some people would just be like, yeah, screw you, dude. I mean, you kept it under your hat. We didn't agree to any of this, blah, blah, blah. And now you got a mutiny. So keeping your members out of the loop is a no-no, is very bad. That is one of the biggest tips I can give you, period, for this game. You need to work with your alliance. You need to keep them in the loop. You need to keep them understanding what is going on completely, so they are ready and they are trusting you. And they will be beside you in a fight. I mean, that's how it's going to go. It's exactly how it's going to go. Again, guys, I'm very sorry that I have no I guess fighting war anything to show you guys. We had the card event, but I'm very, very, very ticked off about this. Actually, we had the card event, and I bought packs to do the card event. I spent 21,000, 18,000, something like that, gems, and I got quite a bit of sculptures, and I recorded it and everything, and I messed up. I didn't mess up, okay? My cousin, my little 8-year-old cousin, who likes to come over to my house, was knocking on the door. I let her in during the video, and she was upset at her mom, and she was very, at 8 years old, very vulgar. Let's just say vulgar for her age. And so I was trying to edit it out, and in doing so, I threw it back through my Streamlabs, and whenever I went to record over it so that you couldn't hear her coming in with her rudeness, um, it corrupted. It became a, as I was watching it again, it was a blank video. The original video is gone now. Now it's just literally 20 minutes of me sitting there talking to a completely blank screen. So yeah, I'm very ticked off about that. I really missed out on that. I wish I could have showed you guys this because it was very fun, and I actually got a lot of sculptures, and we are very, very close now to maxing out Richard. I'm talking about extremely close, and he will be expertise. He will be the 3rd legendary expertise. And yeah, I mean, that'd be awesome. I am super stoked for that, and I will try to catch it on recording for you guys. Hopefully I don't get impatient and go ahead and do it. But yeah, so I'm a little bit upset that I wasn't able to show you guys the Card King event. I guess I'll take a second to talk about it. I can't really do anything for you guys on it, but I guess I can show you and talk about it. So the commanders it gave us was Saladin, YSG, El Cid, Richard, and Charles. How this works is you just hit continue or start on one of them. When you go, you can switch at any time to a different one, but when you do, what you have collected you'll keep. Like this I'll keep, but everything here goes away. You won't be able to get them, whatever, and then a new set of cards come out for whatever commander you want. So that's what it means by you'll reset your thing. That's what it means by this. Alright, so coming here, it cost us to flip the cards. I think it was like every, I'm not sure if it goes up each time. I believe it's 300 flat. At first starts at 0, and then I think it's 300 flat, but I'm not absolutely sure about that. Again, like I said, the freaking video is corrupted, and it's very upsetting to me. But yeah, so you flip the cards. Once you have one flipped, like these flipped, I can flip as much as I want for free. That's why they say free on the bag. They don't match, obviously, but that's why they say free on the bag. So we have to spend gems to flip the ones that we haven't seen, and then we don't have to spend gems on the ones that we have seen. Now, you can refresh and reset after you collect the gold heads or the sculptures you want, and not worry about the 3-hour boost or anything like that. To me, I believe that is the best way to do this, because the sculptures are really the only really worthwhile thing up in here. I mean, these things are very nice. Don't get me wrong, these are very nice. But I'm not gonna click like say I get my two heads here. I'm not gonna start clicking these to try to get this stuff. I'm not going to spend the extra 3, 6, 9, 12, 1,500 gems to try to collect these. It's not going to happen. I'll spend 1,500 gems to collect these. That's still 500 gem discount, but I'm not doing it for these. It's not going down like that. It is cheaper than the wheel on gold sculptures if you're not terrible with luck, because you'll be able to find the sculptures pretty easily. I was able to very quickly and very cheap. Like I said, I spent about, I want to say it was roughly 20k gems, and I was able to rack up on, let's see, we got commanders. I did YSG at first. I have to look at his heads real quick. So out of 20k gems, I got 6 YSG heads, because he was at 0. So I got 6 YSG heads, and I got 24. Yep, 24 Richard heads. So 24. So 30 total. 30 gold heads for 20k gems. We all know the gold heads in the VIP shop already discounted is 2k, 2,000 gems. And 2,000 gems. So I got 30 of them for 20,000. So we're looking at a discount on the discount. So yeah, it's definitely worth it, guys. Unless you're like terrible luck and you just just can't hit those gold heads, then I feel bad for you and I'm sorry. But if you can get those gold heads in like 3 or 4 clicks or 5 or 6 clicks, I mean, it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it. Um, it was a nice little event. I wish I was able to. I really wish I was able to show you guys this. It's very upsetting to me that I wasn't able to. I'm very sorry about that. Um, but you can read the details on this event. It's pretty simple. It's very easy, and it's pretty fun. I like to collect. How my method is I like to collect the one because you have to get the matching obviously. So I like to get the one sculpture and then 2 sculptures and then get the heck out of there. I don't care about the rest of the stuff. But anyways, guys, yeah, I mean, there's not too much I could say to you guys at this point. I will definitely keep bringing out some content. I hope this video helps. I know I didn't really do anything action-packed, but as you guys know, I'm very busy with work, and I just wanted to put something out there for you guys to see. I don't want to put junk crap in your face. I want to put out something that's, we can discuss, something that can help us, can help you guys, can help me. So I figured, why not talk about a little bit of KVK. I wasn't able to get my Card King video in, so I'm very upset about that, and, shed a tear. So I put up this, and yeah, I mean, I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Leave a like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I will go ahead and do uh, another sunset video again as well. Just as we're getting better, I just like to, as we learning things, let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's go ahead and get it out there. Let's go ahead and update it. That way, maybe we could look back at it and laugh about it and be like, "Hi, look at this fool. He thinks he knew what he was talking about." Nah, it's not gonna be like that. I'm not gonna try to spit any facts to you guys that's not facts. I'm not gonna try to tell you this is how you got to do it. This is how this works. If I don't know. So right now, it's just a gamble. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, that's your boy Skywalker OG saying peace, have fun, and enjoy that Lost Kingdom, baby. Because we all know we missed it, but we all know we ain't prepared for it again. Anyways, peace out.